Kaija Saariaho is a Finnish composer. She's in her 50s, and she is extremely good at creating magical atmospheres. She knows how to write for the orchestra in such a way that you immediately feel as though you've been transported into a completely different arena, that the light is not that of a normal day, but has suddenly been lit by all sorts of magical stars, which are shining and reflecting in various different colors off of everything that you see. The Sibelius First Symphony is really the beginning of Sibelius's style, and it's kind of been referred to by many as Tchaikovsky's Seventh Symphony. Tchaikovsky only wrote 6, but this feels like a continuation in the sense that it has some of the same sort of brooding moments. There's an unbelievable clarinet solo right at the beginning, which is very beautiful, and it's very sparse. It's just the clarinet and a little bit of a timpani roll. And Scott Andrews played this in his audition, our principal clarinet, to receive the principal clarinet position. He played it behind a screen, so I didn't know who was playing. And I thought the candidate who played that played it better than I have ever heard it played before by some of the greatest orchestras in the world. And I thought, this is the person we want. And so part of the reasoning behind inviting Robert Spano to conduct this is not only that Spano is partly Finnish in his background, but also that we have one of the greatest clarinetists anywhere to play this opening melody and to start to conjure up this magical world of Sibelius. Now, I don't want to start saying how great I think the pianist is, because I believe that I've probably, convinced everyone after I heard her and married her, but I really think she's very good. And this is a piece that she brings a lot to. The Paganini variations are based on that famous theme that Paganini, the violinist, wrote variations to himself. And it gives a lot of scope for doing all sorts of things. Rachmaninoff pulls out all the stops. So the pianist shows all sorts of pyrotechnics, and it looks at certain times like smoke is going to start rising from the keyboard. But luckily we have super-cooled keyboards, so that never happens. And then there is one moment at which he turns this theme upside down, and although it's a theme written by Paganini, he turns it into one of the most beautiful, romantic Rachmaninoff melodies that you have ever heard. And everyone knows this melody. I won't give it away. When you get to it, it's almost impossible not to suddenly hear the whole audience go, "Oh," in delight, as though they were children.